NIO stock is crashing hard. It's going down, down, down. Now, I originally wanted to make a video about NIO's global expansion plans and the top secret strategy, but NIO has gapped down hard in the pre-market, and NIO stock in Hong Kong has also just dropped like crazy. So today we are going to hear my NIO stock price prediction. How low will we go? When does the bleeding stop? 8, 5, 3, 1? When does it stop? Of course, I want to preface this by saying I'm not a financial advisor. This is just my opinion. So if you guys haven't been following me on for a long time, I warned everybody at 60. When NIO stock was at 60, I made that video. NIO owner warns NIO investors, big cash burn. And in that video, I also had some technical analysis. I told people, hey, we got a double top, guys. Might be time to consider taking profits. But of course, everybody's like, no, no, no. How dare you say sell NIO stock? No. Okay? When NIO stock was at 30, I said, what the stock price is hammering this support. It's like this leg that's trying to kick down the door numerous times. And I said, things aren't looking pretty. We could be breaking below 30. And what did I get? People were saying, no, no, no. Mr. P, no. You're wrong, Mr. P. And boom, we dropped to 18. Stock price rebounded back. 25. I made that video. NIO stock. Are we going to go to 15 or 50? And in that video, I justified why we were going to go to 15. Boom. A while later, we got down to 15. I looked at the moving averages, MACD, and we were looking like we could get a nice solid bounce. So I said, buy NIO stock now. Well, this time you guys did listen. And boom, we went up to 20-ish. Now, I was wrong in the sense that, you know, in that video, my bounce target was 18, but we went up to 20-ish. So, alright, I was wrong in that case. But in that video, I also said, hey, guys, we might be going to 8. We might be going to $8. And even though I wasn't super high conviction, like, we're definitely gonna go to 8, I was like, I think we might be going to 8. Sort of like, oh shit, kind of vibes. You guys, everybody has been giving me shit ever since, man. You guys are saying 1-8, 1-8 everywhere, 1-8. Even one of the subscribers, you guys said, no way we're gonna go to 8. If NIO goes to 8, I'll tattoo your name on my butt. Guys, don't hate on me for giving my own opinion, man. And also in my previous video, I was just sharing some of the complaints that NIO owners had, and I just translated the subtitles, and I even included the good parts that, you know, he said was good about NIO. And you guys still hate on me. What? Come on, haters. You know, this is like going to the doctor and saying, how dare you say I'm sick? If I sick, I tattoo your name on my butt. You know what happened recently? President Biden has gave the ultimatum to those Americans working in China, especially in the semiconductor space, that you either choose to keep your job or keep your American citizenship. That is crazy. That is crazy. So the whole entire goal that President Biden has is to suffocate China's semiconductor industry. All-out economic war is breaking out soon, guys. Just economic war, not physical war. But with China's semiconductor space being so suffocated, all of a sudden, a place that starts with the name T becomes so much more important because it produces so much semiconductors. Of course, I'm talking about Taiwan. They produce most of the chips used around the world. Time to get dirty with business, guys. So, I got my phone out here. We're gonna go hop into TradingView, and I'll be explaining what my price targets are, what is going on, the whole shebang, alright? So here we are in TradingView. If we look quickly at NIO stock in Hong Kong, we can see that, oh my god, they just had a terrible red day. We did gap down in pre-market below 10. It is very possible that right at market open, because gaps usually get closed, what will happen, what might happen, is that we might just see buyers come in and then try to fill the gap. And then so from $9, right now it's like $9.80-ish. That's where it is right now. We might see it just be bought up back up to around this area, around 10-ish. It's very, very possible. That tends to happen a lot. So what is going on with NIO? I'm like, look at my chart. It's crazy. I got a lot of support and resistances. Got a lot of arrows pointing down for my previous price targets. And yeah, that's crazy. If we quickly look at some of the metrics, if we look at the RSI, all right, let's take a quick look at the RSI. RSI is very, very oversold, all right. That's a reason why buyers might be coming in now, but we gotta understand that we are in a bear market, all right. Of course, with MACD, MACD is pretty important. Look at MACD. MACD is looking like it's going to cross up soon, but we could still get more downside from that. One important thing that I mentioned in the past was, if you guys remember, way back over here. Way back over here. Let me change the time frame down. On the 1 hour chart, I actually told you guys that, hey, here we are. I said, hey, we got the MACD crossover at the 1 hour time frame, and also that was a good support as well. We could be looking at a big bounce. I broke that in a post, and people also took some big nice profits off that run. Boom. So what about MACD right now? I mean, like, look at MACD. It's been crossing over on the hourly. It's been crossing over on the hourly, but it's not really going up. The stock price isn't really going up. But what we gotta look at is the MACD on the daily. On the daily, we can see that, ooh, it's about to cross up, but we're not crossing up yet. We haven't crossed yet. You see, what I think might happen, and this is just my own opinion, you guys can disagree however much you like in the past whenever you disagree, is that, see how this trend line comes down? These are trend lines connecting the previous lows, right? And it comes down over here, and then this is 8, which I've said was my target long time ago. And if we look during NIO's bull run, right, we are now about to enter this dreadful gap area. Oh, you know, when NIO was making its historic bullish run up, now we are already inside that gap area as of pre-market this morning. So we're around this area right now, this price range right now. So gaps most generally do get filled. So that does mean that we could see this action where we fill this gap, and then we also fill this gap where we go down to $8. Interesting. And what's really coincidental is with that trend line right over here, that this yellow trend line, if we go down to $8, this is also where this is also where the trend line intersects, you know. So we'll have a perfectly nice trend line if we hit down here, and this trend line might act as a good support also coincidentally at $8. So the first stop is $8, like in my previous videos that I've said. After that, what's really interesting is, guys, personally, I'll be buying at 8. Once it hits 8, and please no tattoo, guys. Please no tattoo. I don't want your girlfriend or boyfriend thinking you got another partner or some shit. Please no tattoo, alright? So after that, we could be looking at a big bounce. A big bounce. And this would be the mother of all bounces, man. This is going to be a big bounce. So what kind of big bounce can we expect? Well, look at my resistance lines. These are all the resistance lines I have. The support resistance lines, interchangeable. So what we're going to do is we're going to add something. We're going to add a fib retracement. Alright? And, my bad. So, I'm going to stretch it out from the top, which is the high point over here, and then stretch it down to the bottom of 8. And if we look at the 0.5, 50% retracement, that's perfectly at around 15.78, which is just smack in the middle between these two resistance lines. And these two resistance lines, if we take a look in the past, you know, they've actually played in numerous times. And also during NIO's historic bull run, right? This was also a very important area. Look right here, all that price action. So I think we could be looking at, this is of course my opinion, not financial advice. Once we get down to 8, we could be looking at the mother of all bounces up to $15-ish. And of course, this is going to be like the midterms rally. aka just a big nice rally near the end of the year. And it'll be interesting to see if this is like a fast one or a slow one. But after that, oh guys, I'm not sure if I want to share my price target now. After that, look what we have down here. Another gap, my friend. Another gap. Woo! At $5, $4.74. Guys, am I gonna say it? Am I gonna say it? Alright, I'm gonna say it. Afterwards, we could be hitting down to 5. So, 8 first. My opinion, of course, I could be totally wrong. And then bounced 15-ish. And then down possibly to 5. That is crazy. I know, that is pretty crazy. But you know what? If it goes down to 5, that's when you gotta go all in, my friend. I mean, NIO is such a good company, guys, man. Shit, they got so much money. They're so good, they're gonna be like... I'm not gonna spoil my next video. So please subscribe, hit the bell, like this video, alright? Guys, you gotta watch all my videos, man. I share good stuff, interesting stuff about NIO. Sometimes it's not the best light, but, you know, they're all very, very important. So please hit the sub and hit the bell, alright? So, of course, I could totally be wrong. I'm not a financial advisor, but this is just my personal opinion, my price targets. I've been always calling for 8. It looks like we might be going down to 8. Stay tuned for my next video tomorrow, which is going to be pretty mind-blowing. Hope you guys have a wonderful week. Stay safe, stay healthy. Peace out.